Hello and welcome back to Jan's Views on Crime. Now, this is a kind of follow-up to my last video. My last video when I was asking about who's Joe? Like, who the hell is this Joe? And you know what, guys? You were fantastic. You all wrote in my comment section, well, many of you wrote in my comment section telling me who this Joe was because I didn't have a clue. So what I thought we could do is have a look together. We can have a look at your questions, not your questions, because I was the one asking the questions. We can look at the information you gave me. As I always say, I'm always very grateful that you bothered to leave me a comment. And I learn an awful lot from you guys. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to write underneath the video and give me a little bit of information. So before I do that, I want to ask you if you're all okay. Did you enjoy Halloween? Did you go out and scare the living daylights out of everybody? Or did you stay at home and open the door to scary little creatures and throw a few sweets at them? What did you do? I was, I, I, I didn't bother with it this year, guys. I must say, I decided, no, I'm not going to do it. So I turned all my lights off and I just hid really. And nobody knocked at my door. So yeah, so I've survived. I hope you have as well. Anyway, that's that. Let's get on with this. Now, this is the video that you left all your comments under telling me about Joe, because I specifically asked who Joe was. So, okay, so the first person said a lot of people believe this Joe, but I'm not fully convinced. So I was so shocked. I actually put, wow, so you've heard of him. This was the first person that wrote underneath the video. So I was like, God, people have heard about this Joe. So then somebody underneath that put, Joe is Irish. He's a gypsy. I've read. I do hope it's true and that Jay is alive. So, guys, I understand from that this Joe is saying that Jay's alive. Is that right? Okay. All right. So let's see another one I can look at. Okay. Joe, yes, Joe shared a Snapchat screenshot of Ritus, Mr. D, the second car that went to Airbnb. That's interesting, because I saw a video and I thought there was like 3 white cars. And I've always sort of thought that was a bit odd that nobody else seemed to pick it up. But anyway, yeah, so this was interesting to me, okay, that this Mr. D supposedly was in the second car that went to the Airbnb. So then they go on to say Snapchat had location of mountains and time of 7:30 a.m. 17th of June. So that means then that we have to go along with the scenario, the story that Jay actually did go to the Airbnb. Yeah, see, I'm not sure about that, guys. I'm not sure if he actually did. That's just my opinion. So underneath there we've got right. Oh, we've got quite a few to-in and fro-ins underneath there. Okay, the last one that springs out to me is apparently he was driving the second car that turned up at the Airbnb. Okay, that's interesting. So who was driving the first one? Who was that, the cab driver? I don't know. Okay. It'll all come out. Hopefully, it'll all come out one day. Okay, somebody else called Betty said TikToker Marianne shares all Joe's texts, etc. She's on YouTube too. Oh, All right. So her name is Marianne. So I need to find this Marianne. So underneath there, oh, I've just said thank you, Betty, and she said you're very welcome, Jan. Oh, that's sweet. Right, then somebody told me Joe is Joe McDonough, an Irish traveller, allegedly. Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to actually have a look. We're going to see if we can find him. But first, we're going to just carry on with these. All right. So somebody called Mary Jane said, I'm not sure who Ritus is, but in Joe's last posts, he was going to get Jay back, but was actually set up and no one has heard from him since. Oh. So does that mean that Ritus has gone missing? Lordy, Miss Claudie. Okay. Then we've got someone called Arctic Nick. He says, may I please recommend that people research the Tavistock Institute in regards to social engineering and the music industry? Oh, okay. I've gone a bit off the playing field a bit there, haven't we? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to look and see if we can find Joe McDonough. Yeah, what's the name again? Joe McDonough. God, can't even say the name, guys. He's late. Joe McDonough, who is an Irish traveller on TikTok. Did she say TikTok? Let me see. Where did I get TikTok from? I'm assuming it. I follow him on TikTok. Okay. Right, okay. Joe, I think, is where a lot of people get their information from. I follow him on TikTok. Okay, let's see if we can find him. All right, guys, here we go. So here we are. We're going to put in Joe McDonough and let's see what comes up. Now, interestingly, we've got one there. We've got Joe McDonough, Jay Slater. So let's click on that. All right. All right. Is it this one with the Irish flag? He's got 104 followers. Is it him? So let's have a look. All right. So there's that one. I get a feeling this might not be the right one. What does this look? Am I in the right place, guys? Something about Nutella? Okay, I just got a feeling. I can't see anything about Jay Slater on here. All right. So let's try the other one, shall we? Let's try the other Joe McDonough. That one, who's got 3,652 followers. Okay, here we go. All right. So what's this? Million Theo's room. That one there. That looks like Katie Price's daughter. What's her name? Princess or something. That can't be the right one, can it? How can that? That's not the right one. Okay, do you know what we're going to have to do, guys? We're going to have to click on this one. All right, Joe McDonough, Jay Slater one. Let's have a look. Click on that. Videos. This, I think, is the young girl that has been on quite a lot. I've seen quite a lot of her. But where's the Joe McDonough information? Is that him? Right, look, dark humour. Shouldn't it say Joe McDonough on here? On the bottom? I'm confused, guys. I need more help. This is all going. I mean, we've got a lot about Jay Slater. here. We haven't got anything from this Joe geezer. I mean, who is he? Oh, I mean, well, that's really disappointing. Right, so what we can do, I mean, if we look on the right-hand side here, we've got Jay Slater update body, lower body pictures, Jay Slater ex-girlfriend, Jay Slater after being... I don't think I like this. So let's click on this young lady because I've seen her quite a lot on YouTube. Is this the girl that somebody told me about? Let's just have a look, shall we?
Afternoon, TikTokers. So apparently Jay Slater this morning, well, early hours of this morning, around 12 a.m., he actually tried breaking the hinges off the door of where he's staying. And also apparently he broke the bathroom window. Now I'm finding this...
Right, okay. I'm having to stop there. Oh, God. Do you know, I can understand why people don't really like TikTok. I mean, some of the other clips that I clicked on before now, I was like, oh my God, I don't believe it. No, that's gross. But anyway, that's the reason why I've clicked on here. While we're looking together, I thought we'd click on this one. Right, now, I don't know what her name is. Oh, it is. Look, it's Mariana. Marie Anna. That's her. Right, okay. This was 4 days ago. So why is she talking about Jay Slater broke hinges off the door and broke a bathroom mirror? What? Bulletproof windows at his location? Why didn't Brad call Debbie? Why was it Lucy? Well, yeah, we've all wondered that. Let's go to the beginning of this again, shall we, guys? Here we go.
Afternoon, TikTokers. So apparently Jay Slater this morning, well, early hours of this morning, around 12 a.m., he actually tried breaking the hinges off the door of where he's staying. And also apparently he broke the bathroom window. Now I'm finding this quite mad. I find it quite detailed. It's quite specific bits of information. Apparently this character D isn't going to be happy in regards to what's happened. Now...
Right, so she's mentioned this character D. Can we remember what I was saying about somebody said that D was the driver of the second car? Okay.
If Jay Slater is alive, which is proving that it could be a possibility and that it could be true.
Oh, right. So now people are really beginning to believe that. Do you believe it? Right, guys, I'm not sure. Really not sure.
I find that quite mad. I find it quite mad they're documenting him trying to escape where he is. Again, I find it quite sad, but also, like I said, the mum is fully aware. Let's not forget the mum got a phone call early hours on Tuesday morning advising that Jay Slater had gone missing. And Lucy Law was the one that called the mum. Why didn't Brad call the mum, though? That's what I've...
Yeah, we've all said that. It's all weird. It's all absolutely nonsensical. And that's why there's so many people still looking at this story.
Find weird. Brad's the best friend. Brad's the one that the mum has known for years because he was his childhood best friend. So why didn't Brad call Debbie? That's another little bit of information and a little detail that people are missing out on here. But yeah, apparently Jay Slater tried escaping last night and they're not going to be happy.
Wow, that's a turnabout face. I wasn't expecting that, guys. I really wasn't. So I'm going to click on her name. Oh, she's got a good following over there. She's got 23.4k followers. Good for her. I'm going to click on there and see what else, see what her latest thing is about. Or whether she says something about Joe. That's all I'm interested, because that's what this video was meant to be about, guys. We're still trying to find Joe and still haven't found him. Okay, let's see. So I'm guessing these are the most recent. Listen, I don't go on TikTok very often. I just do my artwork on there. That's it. Right. Let's see if I can see anything about Joe. Can you see anything? This one here, Jay Slater, madness, alive in Ibiza. I don't know. I don't know if I go along with those conspiracies, guys. Do you? I really don't. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I can't find anything about Joe. Nothing about Joe. Big up to this girl. She's done an awful lot of digging and finding out information. Yeah, big up to her. She's only a young girl. Good for her. Right, hang on a minute. Oh, and she'd like to do deadlifting. Good for you, girlie. Right, well, we haven't found Joe. We haven't, have we? If anyone can help me, if you can possibly help me find this Joe, I mean, does it matter if I find him? I just think, I mean, if he's the guy that's come up with the the story that Jay's actually still alive, do I really want to find? Yeah, be interesting. Just be interesting to hear what he's got to say. So that's it really for this one, guys. I just thought we could have a look together and see if we can find him. I can't find him. So right, okay, I'm out of here. You take care of yourselves out there, and because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye bye for now.